Noah had always thought love was for other people. People who were luckier, braver, or just in the right place at the right time. At 29, he was a quiet photographer who spent more time capturing happiness than feeling it himself. After a tough breakup 2 years ago, he'd rebuilt his life, but his heart remained closed off. Then Emma walked into his life like an unexpected sunrise. She was 34, confident yet gentle, with tired eyes that knew heartbreak, but a smile that still tried to shine. She'd come into the small cafe where Noah worked on his edits every morning, always ordering the same thing: chamomile tea with honey, extra warm. The first time he looked up from his camera and saw her, he forgot how to breathe. She had this quiet beauty, the kind that settled into his chest and stayed. Over weeks, they exchanged smiles, then small greetings, then longer conversations. But everything changed one rainy afternoon. Emma walked in with tears she was trying to hide. She sat at her usual table, staring out at the rain-soaked streets. Something inside Noah moved. He walked over, placed a fresh cup of tea in front of her, and said softly, "This one's on me." Emma looked up, surprised. "Noah, I didn't even order yet." "I know," he said gently. "I figured today might be a 2-cup day." That simple kindness broke her, just enough for her to finally breathe. She wiped her cheek, embarrassed. "I'm sorry, too. I don't usually get emotional in public." "You don't have to be sorry for being human," Noah replied. Something in his calmness felt like an anchor she didn't know she needed. "Can I sit with you?" he asked quietly. She nodded, and they talked. Real talk, heart talk. Emma told him about her recent divorce, the empty apartment, and the fear of starting over at Noah just listened, with a softness that made her feel truly understood. He didn't interrupt, he just stayed. By the time the rain stopped, something between them had changed. Their friendship grew in the days that followed. Morning teas turned into evening walks by the river. Noah found himself waiting for her good morning texts, like he waited for sunlight. School. Emma found herself smiling at her phone more than she had in years. One quiet winter evening, they met at the riverfront, wrapped in warm coats. The wind was cold, but with him close, Emma didn't feel it. "Noah," she said softly, "why are you always so kind to me?" He turned to her. "Because you deserve kindness. Maybe more than you know." Her eyes glistened. "I'm afraid, Noah, afraid to feel again, afraid to trust again." "I know," he whispered, "and you're younger than me," she added, her voice full of doubt. "So are you, Emma," he replied, meaning she also had a whole future ahead. The silence between them was warm and alive. Then Noah took a step closer. "Can I show you something?" He lifted his camera and showed her a photo he'd taken of her on that first rainy day, looking out the cafe window with a distant sadness in her eyes. "You took this," she whispered. "Yes. Why?" His voice was barely steady. "Because even when you were sad, you were the most beautiful thing I had ever seen." Emma looked at him, her breath catching. She took a step closer, then another, until they were only inches apart. "Noah," she whispered, her voice trembling. His hand lifted, gently brushing a strand of hair from her cheek. She leaned into the touch, her eyes fluttering shut. "I don't want to be hurt again," she breathed. "I won't hurt you," Noah said softly, firmly. "I don't know where this will go, but I know I want to walk there with you." Emma opened her eyes, full of fear and longing. "Are you sure?" "Yes," he said. "I've never been more sure of anything." Then she moved first, a soft, hesitant lean into him. Noah met her there with a tenderness that melted every wall she had left. Their lips brushed, slow, tentative, a kiss that felt like healing. A kiss that felt like a beginning, free. When they pulled away, their foreheads still touching, Emma whispered, "Noah, I think my heart is starting to wake up." He smiled, brushing his thumb over her cheek. "Then let it wake. I'm right here." Over the next few weeks, their love deepened in quiet, meaningful ways. Cooked for her on cold nights. She left warm notes on his laptop. They laughed real laughter and held hands everywhere. Sometimes Emma's doubts would return. "I'm older," she'd say. "Or what if I ruin this?" And Noah would always answer calmly, "Emma, you are exactly where my heart feels at home." One night, lying on the couch, her head on his shoulder, she turned to him and whispered, "I love you, Noah." His breath caught. He cupped her face and kissed her, slow and deep. "I love you too, Emma," he whispered back. "More than you know." Some love stories don't start in youth. They start when two broken hearts finally meet at the right time. And for Noah and Emma, that's exactly what happened. They were two souls meant to find each other, even if it took a little time. Thank you for watching. If this story touched your heart, please like, share and subscribe for more.